Kim Trupiano, and first of all, I want to thank Sergeant Shaw for a great ride along today. He answered a lot of my questions. I know he's home on Zoom. He started early this morning, and it reinforced for me what a wonderful job our police force does day in and day out to keep us safe and sound. Tonight, I'd like to address budget deficit and talk about why I think we're headed in a dangerous direction. Historically, Clayton has balanced their budget, and yet this past budget cycle, we're in the red. The city has known since June 2021 that it needed to have a serious discussion about the budget. Thanks to Councilmember Juan for bringing it to the forefront. But instead of doing anything substantial about it, city manager and council majority decided to kick the can down the road. In early 2022, the city manager and council majority decided it was easier to hire a consultant in the amount of $30,000 to conduct a survey to tell us what we all already know, that we love this community, that our police force is doing an amazing job, but that we do not want to pay any more money in taxes. The real purpose of the survey, I believe, was nothing more than a fishing expedition to see if the residents of Clayton would be willing to pay an additional $400 per household parcel tax, resulting in an additional $1.7 million. What was the city planning on doing with that kind of money? What we should have done was review the budget, line item by line item, provide the taxpayers with an honest assessment of where we stood and where the shortfalls were. This should have been Plan A. Instead, city manager and council majority moved to Plan B, proposing more taxes, something they desperately wanted to get on this November ballot. The city's top priority must always be to balance the city checkbook, just like we have to balance our own checkbook at home. We cannot rely on federal funds, and we definitely cannot consider taxing the residents of this community until we put our own house in order, especially at a time when inflation is soaring and the overall cost of living is at a 40-year high. Clayton deserves people on the council who understand finance and have experience with budgets and know how to honestly communicate with the citizens of this community. I've managed multi-million-dollar budgets. Councilmember Juan has managed multi-billion-dollar budgets, and that's the kind of city council experience we need. Let's start on a new path of being proactive about our future rather than reactive about our past, and let's put our house in order. Thank you.